religion sucks and you don't need it to be a good person. See, what I've noticed, a lot of people use religion as kind of like a mask. Either a mask, a shield, a sword. Like you hear a lot of people, like when they introduce themselves or whatever, they be like, I'm a Christian or some shit like that. They kind of lead with their religion. A lot of that is just to make it seem like I wouldn't screw you over. I wouldn't do this. I'm a good person because of my religion, right? All that is just horse shit. You know, I watch a lot of different YouTube channels, and one that I like is a guy named Immortal Minds. Hey, it's me. Yeah, this is a Shoney's. I think it got closed down due to the pandemic. Immortal Minds, Brother Soul is his name. He says religion is a good thing, which I don't really agree, but he says religion is a good thing. He says it's a beautiful thing. He said, but if you're looking for knowledge of self, and you're trying to become the best version of yourself and all this stuff he was saying, religion, at some point you're going to hit a cap. Because it's only so much that you can know about your religion, about your book, whatever you practice, right? But you ever notice, let's go way back in the day, right? Let's go back to like in American history, let's go back to maybe like anywhere from the 20s to the 60s, maybe the 70s. You but when black people, minorities in general, but we'll just stick to black people, in this country used to get treated really bad. You know, separate water fountains. Move along, darky. Shit like that. Oh yeah, you can eat here, but you gotta pick up your food in the back. Shit like that. Right? I'm pretty sure excuse me. I'm pretty sure a lot of those people went to church. And I'm pretty sure a lot of those people knew what the Bible said. And the Bible has always said, especially in the 1920s to the 60s, 70s, like I said, this has never changed. Be good to thy neighbor, treat others how you would want to be treated, things like that, right? Well, those people back in the day that did that, hung black people, lynched them, things like that. Did they think that only meant to their people? Why did that not include black people? Why did their love for their God, why did their love for their religion not make certain people want to treat people and treat them like humans? What was that about? You know what I mean? You might not understand what I'm saying. I'm just saying that religion is bullshit. It's not going to save you, and it shouldn't soften any blows or be used, like I said, a shield, a sword, a mask. Is it that hard to be a good person? Is it just hard? I remember one time, I'll tell you a quick little story. Roll my sleeves down a little bit. A little chilly. A long time ago, I used to work at this place. And one of the guys that I work with, he believed in God and all that stuff. And I do. I'm not an atheist. I do believe in a higher power, absolutely. But see, when you say that, people go, well, do you believe in the God, like from the Bible? That's what they mean when you believe in God, though? Like, yeah, I believe in a higher power. But do you believe in God? Like, yes, I do. So he was like, I was wanting to get hired on. I was a temp. And he was like, well, all you gotta do is pray on it. He said, do you believe you walk with the Lord? At the time, now I knew what he meant, but I don't call that entity the Lord. But I knew what he meant, so I said, you know what, let's not get philosophical. I said, yeah. He said, well, here you go. See, people can impose on you as long as they think what they're doing is like quote unquote right. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody can, if like, let's say somebody knocks on your door while you're asleep, or let's say somebody calls you or some shit like that, they can do that because they're not thinking about how they're imposing on you. And when you react a certain way, they get mad at how you react. Well, I was just trying to do it. Like, but you thinking that you're in position because you had quote unquote good intentions. You think that I have to react a certain way. I ain't saying haul off and hit somebody in the face or nothing. But it's just, I don't know. It's all weird to me, man. It's like preachers, priests, all kind of shit. It's like they act as if their God that they believe in doesn't see them doing these things, molesting children, or even adultery, having sex with other people's wives, having sex with other people's husbands. It's like people pick and choose. They never just choose to be a damn, and when I say good, I really just mean like benevolent. Be just a benevolent person. You know, don't try to harm anybody that's not trying to harm you. I don't know, man. It's just, a lot of shit that go on in the world. This really don't make fucking sense to me. I guess I'll end off with this. There's a guy on YouTube named Cassidy Campbell. He does prank videos. And he was doing these videos sometime about like religion. I guess he found Jesus and all that. So he was running around asking people questions from the Bible and stuff like that. Like seeing if they, I guess he would ask you, are you a Christian? And he would go, yes. And then he would like quiz you, like, oh, you know, what was Paul's name before he was Paul? Or who were the 12 apostles and all this shit, right? I think it's apostles, isn't it? I don't know. I was going to say disciples. I finna sound stupid as fuck. But I figured it out, though. And he was asking them questions, and one person, he was talking to him, and they had an interesting conversation, like after the Q&A. And I think one guy was kind of, maybe he was kind of like me, maybe he didn't really believe like in religion and all that. He thought it was kind of pointless. But he was like, man, look, all you gotta do is be a good person and all this shit, right? And Cassidy was like, well, no, you have to pray and go to church and then and he said you have to do the work. And I wish that dude would have asked him, what do you mean by do the work? Because when you pray and get out of church and all that shit, it's not doing the work, practicing what you preach. And if you're preaching that you're like Christ, which is what a Christian is, being Christ-like, not like Jesus, but being Christ-like. Jesus wants you to be a good person and all that shit, so do unto others and all that. So is that not doing the work? What is doing the work? Praying 100 times and thinking everything gonna be all right? I don't know, man. Religion sucks. So I'm gonna end the video here. But before that, there are some dudes sitting over here at this hotel. Let's see how far we can zoom in on them. See him over there? Anyway, I didn't see him when I was walking up, but I kind of had this thing on, like people that overhear me talking and shit like that. Maybe I can't even see him. There's a glare, so I hope I didn't zoom in on nothing. But anyway, I'm out. I appreciate y'all watching, commenting, all that shit. I'm up out of here.